the quiet man, the champion, one of my favorites, the first Hispanic heavyweight champion in the world, John Ruiz, trying to hide back. Don't be trying to hide on us, champ. Back here, you can't hide with your kind of credibility. You can't be hiding. How you feeling?
Good, good. I feel great, actually.
Yeah. Now, what's happening? When can we expect you back in the ring? And I heard you're going to get married.
Yeah, right. Well, right now I got a plan. We're trying to get that rematch with Valiev, and in the wedding plans. Right now, trying to take off, get married around July. So trying to get that all planned out.
The amazing thing about you is, nobody wanted to fight you. Everybody thought they could fight you, and when they fought you, they lost. I mean, you were a man who took your craft seriously, and you were a champion that won. I mean, you showed the kind of seriousness that a guy should have in this business. So often guys enter that ring and not ready. You were always ready and took your craft serious.
Oh, definitely. You have to be ready in this sport. You know what I mean? It's one thing. You know what I mean? If you come in not ready, it can end up losing your life. So the main thing is stay focused, stay ready, and just go out there and fight. Don't worry about the crowd. Don't worry about anything else. Just get ready to fight.
How important has that been for you in the whole history of boxing, be the first Latin heavyweight champion of the world? That's got to say something.
Oh, it's very important to me. As my heritage. I feel very proud to ever, used to accomplish that because, it's unbelievable. So many Latin champions have never been in a heavyweight.
Champ, people talk so much about Madison Square Garden. It's different here, the pressure here. You fought here. Is it really that special to fight in Madison Square Garden?
Well, it's a great place. It's the mecca of boxing. I fought all over the world, and and the thing is for me, a ring is the ring, no matter where it's at, and that's my main focus. I try not to pay attention to all the hype and all those things around it because you want to stay focused on the fight.
You still with Don King?
Yes, I am.
And that's been a marriage that's worked out for you, but in a lot of ways, you understand that this also is a business, and one has to always be cognizant of it, doesn't he? Oh,
definitely. It's with Don King, everything is business, no matter what it is. So you always gotta, stay on top of things.
Champ, when you fought James Toney, he had won the fight, but yet it turned out that he had done something illegal. And once again, the credibility to you going in there, always doing the right thing. You got to feel good about it. When people look at you, not only see a champion, but as a man that they respect inside and outside the ring.
Oh, yeah, that's the main thing. I try to respect everybody. My main thing is just to go out there and try to do my best and, show respect to everyone. But when it comes fight time, there's nothing to do but you go out there and fight.
Champ, we got a couple of fights coming up down the line. Your assessment, we got the Rockman against Tony. How do you see that fight?
The only way I see that fight, because nobody really knows how Tony really fights because he's been loaded up a little bit, with the steroids. So and for me, I feel if he comes in loaded, he's going to win the fight. If he doesn't, he's going to get knocked out.
If he's Barry Bonds free, he loses. If he Barry's now, we got a big fight coming up too. We've got the guy that a lot of people consider the best fight in the world, pound for pound right now, Floyd Mayweather Jr. And you talk about preparation. The last time Zab Judah fought here, he wasn't prepared, but he's going to be fighting him. How do you see that fight, Mayweather against Judah?
It's like I say, like before, I don't watch really much boxing, so I didn't get to see the last fight. I really don't see too many fights other than some of the fights that I get invited to. With the Mayweather and stuff like that, I couldn't quite tell you what an honest opinion about them.
Champ, how do you get started in boxing? Did somebody steal your bike? Did somebody take your lunch and money? What got you into boxing? Down in Puerto Rico, there's a lot of baseball, a lot of soccer. What happened? Somebody took your bicycle?
No, actually, we moved out here. We moved when I was 7. When I was 6, we moved down here to the States, and my mother met a guy who used to box, and basically he decided to take me out to the gym. I've been boxing ever since then.
Idols? Anybody once you got into boxing that you idolized?
For me, it was mostly cartoons. When I was a kid, I used to watch cartoons. Every chance I could because I was always training or doing homework. Any opportunity I had, I was watch cartoon and boxing was never a sport that I would love to watch. I used to watch football. I still do watch football. I love to watch football, but in the boxing, I don't know. For some reason, I get a little, edgy, and I rather just relax.
You've always carried yourself like a champ. The press conferences, your attire, the way you talk, the way you dress. Working on boxing is very proud to have this opportunity to have you on this show. You were John Ruiz, the quiet man, the classy man, always the champ. I'm on it. I'm sitting there, and the champion taps me on the shoulder. You cannot imagine what that meant for me to have a guy of your caliber to recognize me. And champ, it's a pleasure having you. thanks so much for all the great and wonderful things you've done for us over the course of the years.
Oh, thank you. It was my pleasure.
Hey, the pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, a champion, a gentleman, the one and only, John RUIZ. Doc Stanley working on boxing, a special moment here.